Jonah, I have shot to the bank robber.
Parker, shut up and dial 911. Scorpion's here, and you have to...
Uh-oh, Spidey. Scorpions had it out for old J. Jonah Jameson from day one, blaming Jameson for being stuck in his scorpion suit. Spidey had better get there quickly, or JJJ may end up in the obituaries of his own paper.
That's Ghost Rider driving down the buildings over there. He was driving down them in the cutscene too, as I'm sure you saw. That Easter egg was only available in What If mode in the original game. For some reason, Treyarch decided to add it to the main game for their remaster. Scorpion and Jameson have new icons up there on the top of the screen. I like the new icons a lot better. They look much prettier and more detailed. You might have noticed by the fact that we're swinging past the majority of our opposition that you don't actually need to fight anyone for this level. Also, there's a spitting sound now. These characters did spit on the ground in the original game too, but there wasn't a sound for it. Did anyone else play the original game long enough to recognize that there wasn't a spit sound and notice that they did add one for this version? Probably not, but that's what I'm here for.
Your time is running out!
There was a comic here, but I accidentally picked it up in a test recording, so you'll see it shortly.
Hey! Keep your eyes open. The sooner we take out Spider-Man, the sooner the boss pays us.
As a kid, I didn't use the web dome a lot, but now I use it very liberally. Because taking on 2 or more enemies is just a lot easier if you open up that way. This billboard here has Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 on it, which was developed by Neversoft, the developers of the original game. Of the original Spider-Man game, I mean. We're nearly there, but, the problem is that Jameson and Scorpion have 2 bits of dialogue, and we can't hear the second one unless Scorpion is really close to Jameson. In fact, no matter what difficulty you're actually on, it's unlikely that you won't reach the Daily Bugle before that triggers.
You might want to try fighting back next time.
But we have time to show off this glitch exclusive to the Dreamcast version. On this billboard, if you climb at it from this side, you climb on an invisible wall and then promptly drop down. As far as I know, that glitch is only available in this version of the game. Exclusive content. And this billboard is obviously referencing Tony Stark. I never saw that billboard as a kid because it never occurred to me to crawl across the other side of it. Or that the billboards would have things on them at all.
Nobody will get here in time to save you, Jonah. Scorpion, stop! You don't know what you're doing! Listen, Gargan, it's a new millennium. Lots of high-tech. There may be some way we can get you out of that suit! You put me in this suit. Now I'm going to make you pay! Get over it, Gargan! You ruined my life, so now I'll end yours.
Leave him alone, Chuckles.
Butt out, webhead. Spider-Man? I asked for the police, and I get this?
I've had an obsession with this boss ever since I've watched people really suck at it. Because even though the boss has a lot of nuances and you can't just run straight up and punch it, I think that's kind of the point. Anyway, the idea behind this boss is, while you hit Scorpion, he focuses on you for a little bit before going back to focus on Jameson. It's harder to hit him while he's focused on you, but very easy to hit him while he's focused on Jameson. You can even get a full combo in. So if you want to beat him the easy way, it's just a simple matter of waiting until his back is turned, punching him a few times or throwing something at him, dodging his attacks, and then repeating. The reason I'm using the furniture so much for this fight, unlike normal, where I would normally just punch him a lot, is because if we destroy all the furniture in this room, we get a comic book. I've seen people having issue dodging his attacks, but you can literally run around him in circles. so I'm not sure what the issue with dodging his attacks is. As you can see. His tail is very fast, which is why he was a formidable foe for Spider-Man to begin with. But you can just jump right out of the way. Oh, and Scorpion can hit Jameson if he uncovers him, of course, otherwise Jameson wouldn't have a health bar. But he does have to hit Jameson quite a few times. After you figure out how this boss's AI works, it's really easy to just play around with him.
Where are you hiding?
Jameson eventually moves into a different room with a lot more furniture. But we still need to clear out all the furniture in this room. The furniture in the new room doesn't matter. I would like to point out that that rug texture is way prettier than in the PS1 version, though. That's important. Scorpion actually won't follow you back into the first room. He'll just leave you alone if you run back in here, which can be abused pretty heavily for hit-and-run tactics. When it gets down to the last piece of furniture in this room, I always forget about the giant lamp in the corner. Doesn't seem like something you'd be able to pick up. But that's probably just my instincts failing me. Scorpion's biggest weakness is, in fact, the impact webbing. I don't like to use the impact webbing to beat him because it feels really cheap. But if you're having just the most immense amount of trouble fighting him for some reason, spamming the impact webbing at him works fine. Damn it! And I thought I was going to be able to do this without getting socked in the face. His punch actually hurts way less than his tail does. It always cracked me up when I was younger that he just socked you in the face and went back to looking for Jameson like nothing ever happened.
More where that came from.
I don't know what you're trying to pull by saving my life, but it won't work.
Oh, you're just too clever for me, JJ.
There he is, officers! The man behind the Science Expo heist! Shoot him now! Shoot him!
JJ, you are out of the wheel. I mean it this time.
Hold it, Spider-Man. I don't want to believe that you pulled off the heist today, but I've got to make sure.
Daredevil, I haven't got time to explain.
Just tell me your side of it. I'll know if you're lying.
How am I supposed to know you're the real Daredevil?
What?
Listen, it's true. A Spider-Man made off with Octavius' new invention, but not the Spider-Man, not me. Somebody's framed me. Why? I don't know yet. And if New York's finest catch me, it may be too late.
Well, then you'd better get going. NYPD is coming fast.
That's it? You believe me?
I don't have to believe you. I know you aren't lying.
But how?
Let's just say you've got your superpowers, and I've got mine. I'll spread the word about your innocence. Not that it'll help with the cops. Good luck.
Since when have I had any? Uh-oh. Golden.